Shalom, shalom. Want to say our praises be to Abanawa Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. Shalom to the sincere brethren, I came all that across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his wicked empire. So this video is going to be entitled, Keep Pushing, Don't Lose Patience. Because ultimately, that's all we can do, hoping Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and pray for our salvation to come sooner and sooner. And don't lose patience, keep pushing. Because to those men that keep the faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to the end, to them greatness awaits them, man. 100% righteousness awaits them. Immortality awaits them. The kingdom forevermore awaits them. So this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 2. Let me start at verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Can't say you can't be faint-hearted, man. Weak-minded in your belief toward Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because guess what? If you're weak-minded, the Lord ain't going to defend you, man. Because the Lord, ultimately, he don't deal in doubt. He deal with 100% faith, 100% trust in him. And we know it's a continual battle. But that's why prayer, fasting, doing the videos, staying in the spirit, helps with that, building up that faith, building up that trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And this is preparation season. This is practice season for ultimately the times of Jacob's trouble in full-fledged, and the time of the hour of temptation, the RFID microchip being fully implemented, the time of life as well. And then you're going to choose to bow down to the so-called white man and accept his mark, or you're going to choose to rock with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and even if it means death. Let me read that again. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, Verse 13, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. So we're looking to be defended. What? Through our faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Through our patience, and continuing to push this truth, man. Because if you fall out, and in that day you're looking to turn to the Lord, guess what the Lord is going to say? I never knew you, man. Depart from me. Scriptures speak about weeping and gnashing of teeth. That's what the key thing in this truth is. Keep pushing, keeping the faith. Trusting in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Though it tarry, wait for it shall surely come. The book of Habakkuk. What tarry? The prophecies. What tarry? The return of Yahweh Shai. Though it tarry, wait for it shall not tarry. Because ultimately when it's here, the time that we've been waiting for it to come to pass, you're going to feel like nothing. And that's with anything, man. In my time, being on this earth, so to speak, you waiting on something, but when it finally there, it's like, damn. It's here, man. It's like all the time you was waiting was really nothing. All the time that you was waiting, it was all worth the wait, man. If you really were waiting for it, man. How much more the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? This is going to be more than worth the wait. Because really and honestly, a lot of the shit you wait for in this world, you might wait to get with a woman, wait to get a car, wait to get a house. Ultimately, the anticipation of it beats actually getting it, man. You might be waiting to get with a woman for the longest. You get with her and you're like, it's whatever. Might be waiting to get a car. You get it. Alright, cool. So on and so forth. But ultimately, we waited to get the kingdom. The anticipation can't compare ultimately to the kingdom that we're going to receive, man. The anticipation thereof is going to be blown away by us actually being there, man. And there ain't really nothing else like that. That's why the patience, which patience goes into suffering, our faith, our steadfastness, Romans 12:1, us presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice, all of that is going to be worth it. 100%. Verse 14, woe unto you that have lost patience. Woe means destruction. Because if you lost patience, that means you turn your back on Yahweh Shai. And what Yahweh Shai say about that? Luke chapter 9. If you lost patience, that means you turned your back. You like, you know what I mean? You like, whatever, man. Yahweh Shai taking too long. Yahweh Shai ain't on our clock. Yahweh Shai on Yahweh's clock. The Most High's clock, man. And the Most High is on his own timing, man. Ain't outside the bounds of time. The Ancient of Days. Luke chapter 9, verse 62. So that's one thing to always remember. We on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's time, man. Ultimately, Yahweh's time. The Most High himself time. We're not on our own time, man. And Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. Can. Those are the men that lost patience. Fucking, let me just go back into the world, man. Yahweh Shai ain't coming back now. I can always circle back. The Lord ain't dealing with that. 9 times out of 10. Yeah, you're going to have some brothers, prodigal son, but that's few and far in between, and you don't want to be banking on that. Yeah, you're going to have some brothers that might have, quote-unquote, fell off that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai have brought back or will bring back. Well, that's not the majority. The majority, you fall off and you fall into destruction. Let me read that again. Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. Can. So that goes back to the losing patience. So one of the key aspects of this truth is patiently waiting on the prophecies of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to come to pass. Because really ain't nothing else to do but wait. You can go back in this world and be a nigga. Because all that's in this world is death and destruction, pollution, iniquity. But that's really them demons messing with you, telling you it's better back in the world. No, it ain't better in the world, man. It ain't close to better in this world. Because the world is darkness. The world is filthy. The world is sinful. In this truth, you cleanse, man. You are being refined to perfection. But as them demons, they block that, so they make you think that, being in the world is a better option because Yahweh Shai ain't come back yet. No. This is back in the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 2 and 14, right? Want ye that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Can. And how the Lord is going to visit you with all the plagues that's coming upon modern day Egypt, America. You know what I mean? The Lord could get you before the Lord could get you right. You could follow out the truth. And the Lord has done it, man. Today I get judged tomorrow, next week, next month. You know what I mean? Or the Lord could wait for the martial law, or ultimately the nuclear destruction. However, but the Lord's going to visit you, man. You follow the truth. You turn your back on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai being enlightened. Because it's basically like you want Yahweh Shai to get back up on the cross, man. Because once you've been enlightened, you can't be turning back to the darkness. The scriptures speak about that. 7 more demons jump on you go back into the world. Yeah, that's a scary thing. But ultimately, it ain't even up to you. Ultimately, it's up to the Lord. What's that, Matthew 20 and 16? Because the apostles will tell you how many men came into the school. Thousands upon thousands came in and went out. Ultimately, because of this, Matthew chapter 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first and the first last, which goes into the elect being on top in the kingdom and the Esau, Edom, starting with the elites being on the bottom. But this is the point. For many be called, but few chosen. So many men came into the truth, understand the Israelites, so on and so forth. But what? They lost patience. They didn't keep pushing. They turned their back on the plow. You understand? So they were called, but what? They wasn't chosen. This links up with Luke chapter 18, verse 7. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him? Though he bear long with them, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Can. So the Lord will avenge us, man. Starting with the elect of the nation of Israel. But really the whole nation for all of the atrocities that Esau, Edom has committed against us, along with these different nations, because they're going to be judged too. The Moabites, Ammonites, the Hamitic nations, all of them with the Ishmaelites, all of them going to be judgment. But the chief judgment is going to come upon who? Esau, Edom. our chief enemy. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on earth? Can. So who's going to find faith in? Those men that have not lost patience. Those men that pushed on to the end. That's who the Lord is going to find our patience in. And we looking and hoping to be those men. Yeah, it ain't easy, but it is easy through the faith and the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Thinking upon, meditating upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai makes it easy. The flesh makes it weak, but the faith in Yahushai, thinking on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, makes it easy, man. Yahushai speaks about that. Hey, briefly paraphrasing, my burden is light, something to that effect. My yoke is light, because it's made light through Yahushai, because Yahushai done set the path. Yahushai done give us the way. Ultimately, just take faith and belief, and the rest is history, man. Everything else will take care of itself. The Spirit will work everything else out. But it's the flesh and these demons that are weakening us, man. The Spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Ultimately, it boils down to the elect. And ultimately, the elect is going to do what the elect is going to do, which is keep the faith. And the non-elect is going to, if they so-called came into the truth, they're going to lose the faith. Scripture speak about they came out from us because ultimately they were not of us. Goes back to what? Many are called, but few are chosen. You want to be called and chosen, not just called. Called and chosen. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Come on. So because you was patient, you kept pushing. Kept pushing on to the very time of the great destruction. Until the very time of the hour of temptation, the Lord is going to what? Deliver you. Deliver you through martyrdom, or deliver you with you still being alive on the earth. Either which way. The Lord, that's deliverance, that's salvation. You're going to be resurrected because you was a martyr for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You got put to death for the name and the will and the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Ultimately, the Lord delivered you without being put to death. Ultimately, you all kept the patience same way. Different lots. You want one of those righteous lots. You don't want one of the lots where you're going to be deemed to be not part of the elect, man. You want one of the lots where you're deemed to be part of the elect. So this is back in the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Come. So these trials and what? Come upon all the earth, man. To try us, man. Come upon all the earth, man. Especially the house of Jacob. Especially the men that know the Israelites. Because this is the ultimate test. This is preparation season. So it's our time to build up our faith, our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Isaiah 33 and 16. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. The faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to carry us through those times. The wisdom, which is wisdom. The faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the chief wisdom. The fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the chief wisdom. And that's what we're looking to build upon and continue on, man. We store up our treasures in heaven, not upon earth. We have our hope in the kingdom to come, not this wicked kingdom that is. And we patiently waiting on it. We watching the prophecies, measuring the time, 2 Ezra 9:1, seeing that, we getting closer and closer every day. And ultimately, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shortening the time anyways. The Lord is shortening the time that we're going to spend here in this hellhole. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. God, so the time is moving faster and faster. Scripture speak about high time to awake. For our salvation is nearer than when we believe. And like I keep saying, when we there, brothers and sisters, when we there, these times when we was like, fuck, man, we still here, it's going to be like nothing. It's going to be like, yo, that was nothing, man. The time, like 2025 is going to be like, yo, that was like, the times that we spent here in Babylon was like nothing. It was like a walk in the park, man. when we actually in the kingdom and when we're there. Right now it feels like something because we're in this weak flesh. And I mean, we hate it here. We're being brought through and we yet this in our captivity. But ultimately, when we there in the kingdom, when we perfect, when we there for real, yo, it's gonna be like, yo, this was nothing, man. And the scriptures tell you that, man. It's like, yo, we deserve more hell, more tribulation, more time in Babylon for this great kingdom. But the Lord is cutting short the time. Because it's the Lord's desire to give us the kingdom. It's the Lord's want to give us the kingdom. It's just we have to keep the faith, keep the patience, man. Trust in him. 100% trust in him. 100% faith in him, man. 100% obedience. Keep prophesying, keep pushing. Keep doing what you're supposed to do according to the scriptures, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. And it's going to work out. The Lord is going to deliver you. King David said he never seen the righteous forsaken. So we not forsaken, brothers and sisters. We are the Lord bearing with us. But hey, though it tarry, wait for it will not tarry. Salvation is nearer than when we believe. Hey, so with that, hope you brothers and sisters were uplifted, edified. I'm going to say all praises be to Abanawa Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakak double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom, Kwame Ashala.